Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. Now back here with another territory battles video, and in this one I'm on the light side, the Republic offensive, and in this video I will try to attempt to full clear all the missions here in phase 1. So I'll just play through them and just a little bit explain what's happening. Obviously I'll show you the mods for each. Now I'll be able to find these and all my other GOTB videos on my SWGOH for Life tool. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, and there will be a link in the description below. Now first things first, because this is the light side, not the dark side territory battles, everything you're about to see is subject to RNG. So I just want to put a big fat disclaimer there, because light side, you can be the most prepared, have the perfect team, the perfect mods. RNG sometimes can just really not be in your favor. So, subject to RNG, but at least I can show you, what I'm generally doing every time I go here. Let's first start with the fleet zone. I mean, this is the most straightforward thing here, really, I think, in phase 1, the fleet mission. You just start with obviously Negotiator as your fleet and commander, and then use Anakin's fighter, and then any 2 tanks, really, whatever you've got, Y-Wing, Clone Sergeant, Rex, 5s. Here in phase 1, any of those 2 will work in the starting lineup, and you just kind of burn through. I mean, these guys, they don't have a whole lot of damage here in phase 1. Obviously, as phases progress, things do get as well slightly more challenging here, but in phase 1 at least I've never had any issues ever since I got Negotiator to 7 stars. Okay, there we go. All right, yep. So as you can see, we're just kind of building up here. You obviously start in the defensive formation, so tanks will taunt, and now here, after a couple of turns, you can change formation. So I change to offensive formation, and this gives you extra damage, boost turn meter, reset cooldowns, so you can just go ahead and now smash these guys very quickly. But obviously, here, unfortunately, I had Plow platoon, so I couldn't bring Plow to cleanse of buzz droids, but still I was able to pull off a win here, even without Plow in phase 1. Okay, it's the Brodin soldier. So looks like my Anakin's a bit in trouble there. So I'm thinking to bring in Consular. He can at least recover some protection, but buzz droids ignore protection, so we will have to heal up Anakin in a moment. Whenever Negotiator gets another turn, we'll switch to defensive formation, because whenever you do that, your allies will recover some health. So I'm just trying to keep Anakin alive here. That's why I'm switching to defensive formation now, because there you go, ships will recover 25% health. So you want to keep Anakin alive. So if you don't have Plow, and your Anakin's in trouble, any other ship you want to save, you can switch from attack to defensive formation, and this will recover some health. And there you go, quite easy, straightforward thing. So this is probably the easiest thing, the easiest battle I'll show you in this video. Not much really to say here. So let's now start off at the bottom zone. Let's just kick things off with the Jedi mission at the bottom. Now I do have now as well a Jedi Master Luke in my roster, so that's what I'll do here at the bottom. I will use Jedi Master Luke lead. I just unlocked his ultimate, actually, I think like 2 days ago, something like that. So I will have that available. So just showing my mods. My Master Luke there is modded mainly for protection, because when he's in leading slot, when you call, with his leadership special ability there, they will deal true damage based on max protection from Jedi Master Luke. That's why I have him modded for protection. My Skywalker there, it's a combination of offense and defense and protection. My Bastila there, she's just modded for speed, a little bit of potency as well, so hopefully she can land those ability blocks and stuns for us. But I did not remod my Jedi here for this mission. I just have Jedi modded decently well, because I like to use them everywhere I can. They're my favorite faction by far. And then we got Jedi Trevan, just pure speed on him, so he's at 321 here. So fast enough. Obviously the downside of not using Jedi Trevan lead, if he gets taken out, Savior won't trigger on him. So it's kind of the downside, not using Jedi Trevan leading slot. But if you don't, then Jedi Master Luke will not taunt. So obviously we do want Master Luke to taunt, so he can take all those big hits, especially from spies, because Spy can pretty much one-shot any character that's not a galactic legend. So that's how it is here. So just my Yoda there. He's modded for some speed and offense. But anyway, let's hop into battle now. I'm just going to start off with Efflux here. There we go. Excellent. So the initial target here is to obviously try and land that ability block on Geospy so he doesn't, put his big hit out. But, with Master Luke there taunting, that wouldn't even be an issue. But, better try to do that first. Okay, so now obviously Geospy there, he's in stealth, so we'll have to work through all of his companions first before we get to him. Okay, let's spread some foresight and let's steal that stealth from Geospy. Because my Yoda is not very tanky, as you've seen from the mods. He's really totally loaded with offense, so he's fairly squishy here. Okay, we nearly got one Geo soldier down. So here, just instead of using basics, I just keep using the special ability from Luke's leadership to build up his ultimate, and as well, whoever you do call assist with that ability, they recover a little bit of protection and health, so that helps as well. Especially, Jedi Master Luke there, he'll be taking a few hits, so then if you keep calling him to an assist, he'll a little bit slowly build up his protection back up. So that definitely helps. Spy still hiding in stealth. Alright, so he lost their ability block. I'm just saving all my special attacks for next wave. There we go. We got to ultimate already before we ended first wave. So hopefully we'll be doing more damage now. There we go. Okay, let's try and push back some turn meter. Wasn't able to do it. Increase his cooldowns. Nope. Alright, fine. Just take him out. And there we go. Now we're into wave 2. So I'll just speed up here the footage. To be honest, is you here in phase 1, like first these 3 waves are usually not that hard, especially when you do have Jedi Master Luke here running the show for you. Just picking them off one by one here in each wave. And now the 4th wave. Now this is probably my least favorite team in the whole TB to fight Geos, because of all this health protection equalization. They're so hard to take down, and if they ever get going you are in serious trouble. So I'm just doing my best here to try and put as much damage as I can into Geobrood before things get out of hand. It's good to bring in Jedi Skywalker here, obviously, because he increases cooldowns when he critically hits enemies. So there with AoE we critically hit everybody. So in case if they do get a turn, they won't be able to cleanse or anything like that. All they can do is use their basic. And as well, obviously, he applies daze as well on his AoE. He can apply daze, so there are no assists when somebody does use basic. So it's important to hopefully land those ability blocks, increasing the cooldowns, and they're just kind of stuck there. And finally was able to get through Geobrood there. And once Geobrood is down, the whole thing just falls apart really. But man, that was tough, especially in later phases when you get Geos. But anyway, more about later phases in the next videos. Today we are in phase 1. That's all what we care about today. Alright, so here we go. First mission fully clear here. No issues this time, but sometimes these battles can get a little bit dicey. You never know. Up next here at the bottom, now we still got options here. Here in phase 1 we've got 2 Jedi missions, and then the rest either you can use either of the rays. You can use CLS, Mon Mothma, whatever you got here. Now this time I will be using CLS here at the bottom. Obviously need to load their CLS for speed. Chewbacca, I actually loaded him with defense, health, protection, make him tanky so he can survive. Then 3PO and Chewie, he as well, I'll just loaded him with speed and potency as well, because if he can land blind on the enemies reliably, that will be huge. Then 3PO here, again, I just loaded him with speed, so he's at 304. So CLS team is mostly about speed, so you can get the jump start of them out of the gate. Once you get their meter train going, you should be good to go here. And there you go, my Han, I loaded him with speed and critical damage. So he hopefully, he can do some big hits for us. So there are his offense stats as well for the reference. But anyway, now obviously the main issue here is Spy. But hopefully that's why you need fast 3PO and Chewie, so he can get in there, get a turn in before Spy tries to snipe somebody, and you can get him out of stealth. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Okay, now we are stuck behind Magna Guard, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get rid of him. There we go. Alright, so now we use this ability here. Get Spy out of stealth. And now we can go after him. Okay, yep, there we go. Evasion up doing wonders for us, as well as translation as well. For each stack of translation we get some evasion. Alright, I could do an AoE, but you know what, we almost finished here, so maybe I should save a 3PO Chewie AoE for the next wave. Alright, just finish off Geo Soldier here, boom boom boom, and there we go. Now, the good thing about this CLS squad is when you do hit waves with B2, you don't need to worry about him because counterattacks will finish him off. So just go straight for Droideka here. He's the immediate threat. He can one-shot any of your characters. And there you go, counterattacks taking care of B2 without any issues. Let's get Spy now out of stealth before he puts a big hit on us. So now it's just a priority here. Try to finish off Droideka. Okay, he's almost gone, so let's just let him be there stunned. And let's just go all after Spy. Don't worry about B2 at all. Alright, here we go. Trying to prevent Spy to do anything. We got a stun on him. Get him out. Finish off Droideka. And now, you know, with Spy and Droideka out, let me just fast forward this footage because, you know, these guys really, they don't pose any threat. And same here in the next wave, similar like in previous one, just ignore B2, get Spy out of stealth and you should be good to go. Alright, my favorite team again, Geos, yay! Now we do not have Poggle in here, so we can just go all out on Geobird, get Confusion on Brute, so whenever we do get Taunt off him, now there we go, he won't be able to regain it. Go after Spy next. And with Geo Brood stunned, no Poggle, they can't cleanse these guys. So we have these guys pretty much under control now. Spy stunned as well. The rest of the guys, you know, these soldiers can still do some damage, but our guys there should be able to handle it. Because Han and Luke, they can't be critically hit because of guard. And then both Chewbacca's, you know, they're very tanky, so they can take a few hits, no issues. There we go. And one more hit, and boom, there we go. Second mission completed, all 4 waves yet again. Again, subject to RNG, I'm not saying I'm able to pull this off every time, but at least so far, so good. Alright, bottom zone cleared, let's go up to the middle zone, and probably best just to kick off this with the Jedi mission, get that out of the way first. Now here, I'll be using Jedi Knight Luke lead, and I normally don't like remoting characters if I don't have to, but Jedi Knight Luke here, you will want to make him really slow and high offense. Because his leadership is based on his base speed. Now previously I have misunderstood that. I thought that base speed means excluding mods. So I had Jedi Knight Luke for these missions fast. But it was clarified by the community to me that actually that includes his mods as well. So the base speed refers to his mods as well. So that's why you want Jedi Knight Luke really slow. So when he gets a turn, he reduces, in my case, all the enemy speed to 133. While yes, Luke is not going to be that fast, but all the other characters we are now using here, as you can see, they're much faster. So we'll be able to get a lot of turns and run circles around the enemy. Now the reason why I'm bringing here Jolie, in case we lose somebody, so we can revive them. And then I do like Old Ben in here and Shakti, because both when their allies are being hit, they'll be gaining bonus turn meter. And then Old Ben can as well push back turn meter, do ability block. Shakti there can heal as well. So I guess Shakti. Hermit Yoda could be good as well, but I platooned him, so then as the 5th I brought in Jedi Knight Anakin. Again, he can get bonus turn if somebody gets too low health. Anyway, first things first, you have to go after Droideka here. Again, do not need to, same like with CLS, no need to worry about B2 counterattacks there, because we've got Jedi Will, we take care of B2 whenever he attacks us. So first things first, take care of Droideka, because he can nuke anybody. So there you go, Julie there, they're putting hits in Julie, so I'm trying to obviously keep Julie alive here. We do not have Jedi Knight Revan for his savior, so we need to make sure by all means that Julie survives this battle. In case we need his revive, we can put a taunt now over on Old Ben. I don't want to do an AoE because this might trigger the taunt over on Magna. So just want to first take care of here P1. Now the trick here with all Jedi Knight Luke squad, whatever team you're using, is that you always end the battle by using Hero's Arise ability, because this will ensure that Luke goes into the next wave with full turn meter, so he will straight away reduce speed on the enemies. Now sometimes, as you will see later on in the battles, in going into the last wave, I mistimed that Heroes Arise and it wasn't available to use at the end of the wave, and that's where then, you know, Shakti and Old Ben will shine, because they'll be gaining bonus turn meter when enemies will start attacking my guys, so they'll be able to quickly jump in and trigger Heroes Arise. That's why it's good, I think, to have Old Ben and Shakti in here, just because in case you don't miss time. There we go. So here I timed it perfectly, used Heroes Arise to finish off the last target. And now Luke starts off straight away here in the second wave with full turn meter and immediately reduces speed, because until Luke in each wave takes a turn, enemy speed will not be reduced. So just something here to bear in mind. And there we go, Ben is very useful here with his mind trick. Keep topping up Jolie, obviously. Make sure that he stays alive. So first things first, we can take care of B1, number 1, and we've got another B1 to take care of, so let's just go ahead and do that. Call assist, put a taunt up. There we go, another B1, yep. But anyway, let me fast forward this. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward battle here. Just a case of timing Heroes Arise to end the battle. So there we go. Got this Geo Soldier down now. I'm not using Heroes Arise yet. Not sure this will finish him off yet. I just like to get them down in the yellow and then trigger Heroes Arise. That's what I usually like to do, just to make sure it really finishes them off, because some of these guys are quite tanky. Let's heal up Jolie, I guess. Gotta top him up. There we go. We got him in the yellow, and now we can go ahead and use Heroes Arise. Now that's an ideal scenario, but as you will see, heading into the next wave, this will not happen. Now here again, we got the this tactical droid. As long as he's alive, if you do use AoEs, the enemies then won't get, and you won't take any stacks of the enemies, so no point using AoEs here. Let's just go after Sniper Droid first. I love my Ben here. He pushes turn meter, applies ability blocks. Again, I do not worry here about B2 too much, because, you know, counterattacks will take care of him. That's not an issue. And okay, I'll just speed up here through, just making through the enemies, no issues whatsoever. And this is where things will get interesting. I'm like, ooh, 5 turns. Oh, Anakin, that was too big hit. I still need 4 turns to Heroes Arise. So 1 more hit and Magna Guard is going down. So here I was thinking, and Luke has a turn as well. So if I take him out, Luke will start with 0 turn meter. I did get a stun off, but Shakti finished off, unfortunately, Magna Guard. So going in with low turn meter on Luke, and this is where both Shakti and Old Ben, there we go, they got a quick turn in here, and that's why you also want Shakti to be modded for a lot of speed, as I've shown you there in the beginning. So in case you do miss time, she can quickly jump in there. Now they got healing immunity in my Jolie, which is not ideal. So I was thinking, should I save revive? Should I heal my Jolie? I'm like, you know what? If Jolie goes down, you know, revive won't be used anyways. So let's just go ahead, cleanse that off so he can recover some health. And now finally Luke got a turn, so we should be good to go here. We can put a taunt over on Old Ben. Alright, now both of these commandos, they are dangerous, but Asajj can dispel your buffs. So I'm just trying to go after Asajj first. Trying to take her out before she dispels my offense up, and my taunt as well. Just call an assist here on Luke. There we go, putting some nice hits. No AoEs, because Dooku will just counterattack you to death. So just trying to, for now, leave Dooku alone until I can land a stun on him again with Luke. First just trying to take care of Asajj, and then the 2 commando droids. There we go, Heroes Arise. Obviously, this being last wave, just use Heroes Arise as soon as it's available to use. You don't need to save it anymore. There goes 1 commando droid. Another one. Okay. So actually this one was quite good RNG. I didn't lose anybody actually, so didn't need to use Jolie for revives. But trust me, many times it happened that, you know, I needed the revives from Jolie. So you definitely want to have him in here if you do have him on your roster. Alright, so just Dooku now. But his counterattacks, yeah. Anyway, let's use Heroes Arise, heal up a bit, call everybody to assist. There goes his counterattacks. I might lose old Ben, it seems, actually. Oh, alright, fine. Okay. Oh, I might lose Anakin as well. We really need the stun. Now we got healing immunity on Anakin. But anyway, let's just call there Luke. Hopefully get Dooku out. Let's actually hide Anakin in stealth because he's an attacker, so Shakti can hide him. And there you go. I actually did make a use of the revive in the end with old Ben. And there finally goes Dooku. Alright, so second Jedi mission here in phase 1 complete as well. So let's go on to the next combat mission. We got one more light side one. Again, here you can use, you know, whatever, depends what you've got. Obviously, I do have Rey as well now, so I will use her. Otherwise, Rey Jedi training with the droids is good, but obviously you will need 3PO for that team. So then you wouldn't be able to do the CLS team I showed you. So it really depends what you've got. Again, if you check my SWG of Life tool, link in the description below on my GOTB page, I've got, you know, different guides for different teams in phase 1, 2 and 3 just to see what teams and how to use them can clear 4 waves. Obviously I do not have one Mothma yet. I have most of the team Relic tab, but I just can't get myself to Relic POW as well for now. I don't know. Anyways, as you can see, like Rey, load her with health, load her with some speed as well. Holdo mods don't really matter, I think. And then Resistance Hero Fiend, make him as fast as you can. Then Hero Poe as well, make him as fast as you can, but instead of just pure speed, maybe you put some critical damage on him as well. Hopefully he can do some nice big hits. Rey Jedi training, again, I didn't remod specifically here, you know, her mods as well. I don't think it matters all that much. Rey I have modded for health anyway, so here the only 2 guys was the Resistance Heroes that I actually remodded for here. Especially you really need Finn to be fast so he can get going. So we can keep, hopefully, these guys under control. Alright, so Rey goes first. Just put the lifeblood on one of the heroes because they're the squishiest. Obviously, the priority here should be Droideka, so you can swap turn meter now with Poe and then use his second special ability there that can dispel and stun. Well, we did dispel damage immunity, but we did not stun him. Again, same like the teams I showed you earlier. Don't worry about B2s. Counterattacks will take care of B2s. Just ignore them in these battles for all purposes. Okay, just trying to get Droideka out before he nukes somebody. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we got a taunt over there. So let's just put a lifeblood over on Holdo in case Droideka chooses to go after her. What? Get him out. Get him out. How? I guess I was wrong. Maybe I should have remodded Holdo to be more tanky. Because Droideka just one-shot her, and that was including lifeblood. That reduces the damage by 30%. Wow. Alright, forget what I said about the mods for Holdo. Mod her to be loaded with health and protection. But anyway, these 4 guys should still be able to carry the battle here for me, I think. I'm hoping at least. Because, you know, Rey Jedi training, she will be taunting. And now we just keep pumping lifeblood into everybody. Just to make sure we can survive the oncoming waves. Okay. I'm going to save the ultimate, save the whirlwind for next wave here. Just keep pumping lifeblood as many times as I can. And then once Rey's solo on health, obviously you can't use lifeblood anymore, then I'll just be using basic so she can recover some health back. Obviously in a deal scenario here, Holdo would be healing her up, but I underestimated the Droideka there. I should have loaded my Holdo with defense and protection. She would still be alive and she could heal up. Anyway, now here you obviously start off with the whirlwind, just get somebody out. Here, go after Sniper Droid first. B2 will take care of himself with counterattacks from your guys. So you can see I'm not really using ultimate here, just kind of saving it for when I really need it. Keep pumping lifeblood, and there we go. We're into wave 4 now already. So again, let's put lifeblood over on Rey because, you know, she might taunt when we do an AoE there from Finn. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Here comes some big hits, Commander Droids. Anyway, let's go into ultimate now because things will get here very tricky. Anyway, let's see if we can get a stun on Magna Guard. No stun, unfortunately. There we go, a few counterattacks, perfect. Now because of the ultimate, I don't worry about counterattacks doing any damage to me, so I was there free to use the AoE from Finn. Okay, let's unload the ultimate. Probably not going to take anybody yet with 4 enemies remaining. Okay, so you can see that's why I was building up all these lifebloods, all this bonus protection through first 3 waves, just so I can survive here the onslaught in wave 4. Obviously, if I would still have Holdo alive, you know, things would be much better, but even so you can see without Holdo here, we're still kind of going through this. Now these commander droids, they can put some big hits on you, so do not underestimate them. Okay, there we go. Again, let's swap here now with actually Rey Jedi training. Unfortunately, she didn't have her dispel yet already. Again, we got ultimate up already, so feel free to take a few counterattacks from Dooku here. Okay, there we go. Finally landed the stun on Dooku. Unload the ultimate, still wasn't enough. Let's just go all out on Dooku while he's stunned, so I don't have to deal with his counterattacks. Just basics here. There we go. Only down to Commander Droid, and this should be it for this mission. There we go, basic, and boom. So far so good. Was able to full clear all combat missions. So we got only one left to go, and this is probably for me still the hardest one. The special mission here with Padme. Now don't take this playthrough as the guide how to do this mission. I'm still kind of testing out and trying out different ideas, but somehow the team I like the most here is actually Padme with 5 of first clones, load Padme with health and speed. I loaded my Rex here with speed as well, so he's at 326, plus you know we get extra speed for 5 of first there for the Rex is unique, so we should be able to go first. Now one thing to point out here, obviously, that Rex's form up ability won't boost their meter because of Padme, you know, she prevents allies from gaining turn meter, which somehow I forgot when I entered the battle, so I just started with form up, so don't do that. When Rex gets a turn, just use his basic on B2. Again, I said, do not use this as a guide. The guide is coming sometime down the road. I still want to maybe rank up a couple of more times, do more testing to exactly see what works best for my Padme clones team here that I'm putting together. And obviously I loaded here 5s with lots of health, so when he does sacrifice himself, my clones will have lots of health so they can get more bonus protection. Now here's the one tricky bit here. Droideka there, he didn't roll up, he just unloaded his special attack. Now this is slightly unfortunate, because in a ideal scenario he would roll up and then I would use here Echo's grenade to go ahead and stun him. But that didn't happen, so I saved their Echo's grenade for when he does go into damage immunity. So unfortunately I wasn't able to stun other droids because of it as well, so they did put some big hits on us here. So there we go, almost lost Echo there. So not the ideal RNG I was hoping for to begin with. Okay, the moment of truth, there we go, we got 3 stuns. And that's why I've shown you there in beginning with mods, while I was talking through the overall strategy, I decided to try now load up my Echo here with as much potency as I can. Because him in wave 1 to be able to dare stun Droideka is huge. Maybe not in my case there because he did unload his special, but usually he would roll up first, get damage immunity, and then by the time he comes to his special, he would have lots of stacks already, and that could cause trouble. So I'm definitely trying out now with a potency Echo here, land some stuns. Now here B2 should be our priority, so let's just go ahead, take him out again. I'm saving my AoE dispel stun until Droideka rolls up into damage immunity as he did there. So that's what normally would happen I think as well in the wave 1, but in this case for some reason I had a very strange RNG. Now luckily also Turret there from Arc Trooper can dispel buffs also. Now my Rex there is living on his last leg, but it's okay, we do want sacrifice to trigger anyways. Oh, Arc Trooper was able to take that as well, okay. That's a strange RNG there. There we go, again, huge stun there from Echo. So definitely looks like potency on Echo can be very helpful here to control Droidekas here in the first couple of waves. Come on guys, I want sacrifice, still no sacrifice, man. Maybe I loaded my guys with too much health here, they seem like too tanky. Come on, somebody already take a clone or two. Ah, there we go. Finally, sacrifice triggered. So now these 3 clones are jacked up, really. Because they got, along the other stats, all this health from 5s. And now, obviously, Padme's unique protection up is based on health. So they'll be getting lots of protection up. So first things first, take care of B2 as always. And then Sniper Droid is a threat, so I'll just unload aerial advantage on him. Oof, wasn't quite enough. There we go. Okay, again, boom. Okay, I got 1 stun. I'll take it. I'll take it. Again, form up doesn't really do much here for your clones unless you want to cleanse off some debuffs. There we go. Go after B1 now. Okay, now we just have to deal with Magna Guard here and his counterattacks. Basic, alright. Basic. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to save all my special attacks for next wave. As annoying as Magna Guard is, and I would just love to unload aerial advantage into him. I'm not going to. Aerial advantage, you know, to be able to use it in the beginning of every wave, you know, can be really helpful. Alright, so we got Newt here. I just go after B2 first, trying to gun him down, and that's where the turret from Mark Trooper and Echo's assists come in handy. Not sure aerial advantage will be able to do here a lot of damage yet, because our clones are yet to take a lot of turns here in this wave, so I'll just save it. Let's heal up, get some courage going. Boom, there we go, another stun. So I'm definitely liking here potency on Echo. Get Droid Echo out. I'm definitely liking potency on my Echo on this one. I'll definitely do more testing over the next couple of territory battles and see if I can get consistent stuns with about, I think I had about 90% potency on my Echo. If that's the case, this is huge. Especially, you know, landing stuns on Droid Echos can really help a lot. Okay, there we go. But anyway, I'll do more testing and I'll create a separate video guide just for this mission with Padme clones. Once I confirm that actually Potency Echo is giving me consistent stuns and consistent wins. Obviously we have to take Newt out twice. So there we go, Newt number 1 down. I'm saving aerial advantage for Dooku. Just because, you know, you don't need to deal with his counterattacks. There we go, another stun. So it definitely seems like, yeah, Potency Echo was a good choice this time. And just down to Magna Guard, and we should be completing this special mission here, earning some Get To for my guild, and thus completing the full clear of Phase 1 in GOTB, the light side. I have to say that this is probably the first time that I was able to complete all the missions here. Either I missed on the special missions, or, you know, one of the Jedi missions has gone south. There was always something kind of, you know, not going according to the plan, but loading my Echo this time with potency, maybe that helped. We'll see. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos here. I'll be playing through all phases here in TB, even the phase 4. That won't be pretty, I guarantee you, but at least we had a good start here in phase 1. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the phase 2 video, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.